Hello, Aries. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the first half, the 1st through the 15th of July of 2020 spiritual guidance reading. I'm going to be starting out with the Gateway Oracle deck by Denise Lynn, and I'm going to do a circle spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Aries energy I'm reading for. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on, with clearly defined messages regarding sorry, my son just tried to call me. The first half of July of 2020. Perfect. Thank you. All right. So, Aries, right off the bat, you're getting letting go. Okay. So this is what I'm feeling at the very beginning of July of 2020. I surrender joyously to the ebb and flow of life. Okay, so this is really a message about feeling like you can finally let go of trying to control how things are going to transpire around you. Now, during the first week of July of 2020, Aries, we have in your thoughts position of the circle spread, the stepping into stillness energy. So let go of trying to control and know in your thoughts it is a time to step into stillness. For your power is born in the majestic silence. So for a lot of people, this is time to ground ourselves. This is time to get back in touch with our soul purpose, right? What is it I want to create via the internet platform, since this is where all the businesses will be dealt in the future? What is your talent, your skill, your idea? What is it you've always wanted to market or do? There are websites where you can sell what you have, and they will send you, let's see, Makari, I heard this morning, go to the Today Show and really be inspired by those who are figuring out their purpose. My daughter has figured out, because she's really good with makeup, her purpose, and she's receiving the blessings. My son writes and sings, and he's receiving blessings and is going to LA, and so on. It's about the investment in this silence right now in the beginning of July of 2020. Really trusting that as you pray to Spirit about the next adventure of your life, that Spirit is going to guide you in a more positive, beautiful direction, is what I just heard. So in the relationship sector with another or others, let me see what we got here on the calendar. I'm going to say from the 1st to around the 10th, Aries, you have the energies of embarking on an adventure with another or others. Maybe to see others, maybe people coming to see you, maybe you and a spouse taking a break, going on a little trip somewhere in your own little world. Savor the wonders of the world and let go. Surrender joyously to this process. If you're a single Aries, step into the stillness and just observe. Don't try to control an adventure, but savor the little things, right? This is kind of an overall message I feel for the collective as well during the first week or two of July of 2020. So in the creative aspects position, this is what I'm feeling, Aries. It's time to follow your bliss. Just look around the world. The time has come for people to develop their own uniqueness, their soul purpose. We were all sent here to discover the path that we create, that fulfills us, that makes us shine and become a star. Whether it's a bread baker, a cabinet maker, a singer and a songwriter, a playwright person, people are creating guitars and marketing them. This is all a chance for everyone to follow their bliss and allow their soul to sing with joy. Creatively. Lots of that in the first couple weeks of July. So, if you don't follow Spirit's advice and you don't follow your bliss and embark on an adventure, an idea, as you just go with the flow in your actions position. For those of you who are following your bliss and are recognizing new adventures in your life, Aries, I feel like it's going to be the week of July 8th, right into the 15th of 2020, where you're going to recognize a new beginning because of your actions, because you followed your bliss in the creative aspects position. you're going to recognize that a new beginning is blossoming in your life because of your efforts, because you embarked on a new adventure and you allowed yourself to kind of just surrender to the flow of where spirit is trying to guide you. So in the emotional aspects position of the circle spread, we have savoring pleasure. We have someone here who is this Aries, who has discovered their purpose. They're following their bliss. Their heart is singing with joy in the first half of July of 2020. And by mid-July of 2020, this Aries is fully embracing their life because they let go and they trusted in the majesty of silence as they worked on their own adventure in their own quiet space, as they followed their bliss. If you're following your bliss, there will be a fresh start for a lot of people. I'm feeling during the week of the 8th of July of 2020. Awesome. So in the subconscious position of the circle spread, we have sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. I'm going to surrender joyously as I savor the wonders of the world. So this is about figuring out an adventure, figuring out an idea, following your bliss in the first half of July of 2020, and then sharing what you're creating with the world, right? Do not fear success. Do not fear the investment. Do not fear the responses of other human beings, but instead share yourself with joy. And don't try to control this blessing that is unfolding for you guys. This is beautiful. I think this has been coming for a while. Like we've been talking about it, and now it's starting to show up. And look at this. In your day-to-day aspects position, Aries, you have igniting courage energies. I am strong, I am valiant, and I am courageous because I let go of trying to control how things are going to transpire in my life. I went with the flow. I stepped into stillness. I embarked on a personal adventure. And because day to day, I am following my bliss, the courage within me to share my gifts with the world and a new beginning in my life, I'm receiving those energies of great courage. So in the inner strengths position, by July of 2020, we have revealing radiance. So Spirit's giving you the strength to let your light shine in the world, to start fresh when it comes to a wonderful new beginning. Go with the flow. Whether something is successful or not, what's most important is that it grounds you and it makes you happy and fulfilled and balanced day to day. So on the bottom of the deck, we have embracing the future, stepping into the future with an open heart, opening that doorway to go and see what you can create at this time, Aries. It's time to fly free, to unfold your wings and figure out your purpose. We were all sent here to discover our purpose, and sometimes it takes 7 to 9 months, 7 to 9 years, 7 to 9 lifetimes. It's about not focusing so much on what's going on around you, Aries, but on what it is that's going on within you. We were all meant to, all 8 billion people. There are 8 billion stars that are shining and reflecting from the stars in the sky that want you to shine and be your own star. For we all can be a star. We all have it within us. Yeah, so something came to an end. This is the Lenormand deck by Ciro Marsetti. So some Aries are having a hard time bringing something to an end, but it is time to move forward, to let go of what it was that ended. When the coffin shows up, that means that something ended because it was supposed to at this time in your life. And now it's time to step into stillness. It's like this sly, cunning, dishonest, non-trustworthy fox is sneaking away from something that ended. And Spirit is saying, I think they're saying if you're a single Aries, that someone definitely that situation ended because they have the fox energies of sly, cunning behavior. And that's why Spirit's saying it's time to embark on a new adventure. It's time to travel or move into a new direction. Maybe go on a trip, and that's your adventure in the first half of July of 2020. You're going to have the strength as you follow your bliss of the whip or the broom where you can sweep away from that which ended or that which is ending. It's ending for some single Aries because someone should not be trusted. But either way, if you're focusing on your soul purpose, some of you Aries by mid-July of 2020 are going to recognize a wonderful new beginning has started. Why? Because with the dog energies, you devoted yourself to figuring out this new beginning, this adventure. You're following your bliss, and it's giving you the strength to let go of someone or something who cannot be trusted. That could be business or personal. So emotionally, I think throughout the whole first half of July of 2020, well, first of all, by mid-July of 2020, you're going to be savoring the pleasure of your success. Why? Because Spirit's bringing in the lily energies. This is about obtaining knowledge, right? Knowledge is power, and then we turn that power into wisdom. Spirit's saying, pay attention to the signs and synchronicities as you start to enjoy a journey, a new beginning, a trip in the first half of July of 2020. For Spirit's going to bring you the clarity you need and the wisdom regarding your long-term future. So follow your bliss, start a new beginning. Some of you are planning this, you will be able to, and you're going to definitely feel like doing so. So you can savor in the pleasure of the plan of a new long-term path for yourself. Now in the subconscious position, share of yourself. They're saying to the collective as well, it is now time to bring an end to that which doesn't fulfill you and to instead go into the direction of that which does. To embark on a new idea, hobby, gift, talent, or skill, and to follow your bliss, where new beginnings are going to start for people that are going to go on into and through the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years. You could hand this business down through your family. The year of 2020 is about creating a secure and stable foundation. So someone here can bring an end to a situation that's unhealthy. You're going to feel like it in the first half of July of 2020. Care of yourself, travel and move into new directions. Market a product, a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, some form of talent for in the day-to-day aspects position. It's as you follow your bliss Aries, you are going to feel more strong, valiant, and courageous. For some of you, there is an ending coming to someone who's at a distance, someone who may be acting distant, and Spirit's giving you the strength to follow your bliss, to sweep away from that which is ending, to sit in the stillness and get excited about embarking on a new adventure, traveling or moving to a new location. In the actions position, remember it's about devoting yourself to a fresh start and savoring the pleasure of the process as you receive wisdom and share of yourself as you get excited about moving forward with an idea. For some of you, there will be money being represented by the fish. Now in the inner strengths position, we have the clouds of confusion, and then we have revealing radiance. What I love about this card, this card in my other Lenormand deck does not have the sunshine coming through the clouds. Okay, so Spirit's trying to bring you some clarity as you reveal your radiance. For some of you, you're going away from someone who should not be trusted, and you will have the strength to start afresh. Maybe someone with the fish here in the subconscious position will be connecting with or going away from a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Everybody's story is a little different at this time. Yeah, someone's patiently waiting for more clarity about a new direction. And then that's in the beginning of July of 2020. Someone is going to find out that they're pregnant and or are being guided to, if you're single, make sure you figure out if there's children involved. If someone wants to have children in a family, now is the time to obtain some wisdom regarding another. They may not want the same thing. Yes. And we have confusion here in the area of home, family, or business. And that's why Spirit is saying, if you'll hop, skip, and jump Aries into a new idea, a new direction, a new path, market a product, create something, you will receive a lot of positive feedback. So don't allow yourself to become discontent and bored in the first half of July of 2020, for there is the snake energies of lies and deceit somehow on the mind of this Aries. Confusion can be replaced, Spirit saying, with a wish. What are you wishing to make come manifest in your life? For Spirit is trying to guide you towards the right hobby, gift, talent, skill, or business idea, first and foremost. By mid-July of 2020, Aries, you have this leadership, bear energy, or someone who's of a bigger build, someone who's financially abundant, secure, and stable. For some of you, you're bringing that connection to an end because the burden is that they don't want the same thing. But Spirit's saying, if you've been trying to let go of someone for a long time, Aries, now's the time to meet up, connect, negotiate with others via meetings, organizations, and or something tied to the internet. For a single Aries, I'm feeling it could be that if you hang in there, as you let something come to an end with an old connection, you could be meeting someone new, maybe around July 20th of 2020. Yeah, but there's a lot of anxiety here. So if you have negative energy like anxiety, you're going to block yourself from being able to fly free from what was. You're going to block yourself from being able to open up to real love. Wow. So it isn't time. If you're working on a business, you're going to start to see some positive results by mid-July of 2020. If you're in a partnership and you know that it's time to go away from it because there's some form of dishonesty tied to that person or a situation, Spirit is guiding you into a long-term path with new connections as you embark on new adventures and move into new directions. So these messages are going to be a little bit different for each of you. Should these messages resonate for you and you would like further information, feel free to contact me at my email, which is josieK42@gmail.com. I offer a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am still offering the now summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Closing message, please, for this Aries with the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Six of Abundance, 6 of Coins or Pentacles. And the card says, heaven opens its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. Amen. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. So for some of you, if that's been in your thoughts, you could be meeting someone new through a charitable organization if you're a single Aries. Everyone needs a hand, be it you or someone else. Make sure that in the first half of July of 2020, whatever it is that you are working on, think about how it can help others, how you could teach others, for that's what's really going to ground you. That's what's going to give someone the courage to go away from a connection that really no longer serves you with the coffin here. So thank you so much for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so very much to those of you whom have donated. Take care and God bless.